From America's heartland, we've got nighttime baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Kansas City Royals. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. First pitch of the night is taken for ball one, and we are underway from Kansas City. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. Here's Yasmani Tomas, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike one. 67 degrees our game time temperature. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted it inside with good hard stuff.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he is in there. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Two out here and a runner at second. Hard hit ball to second. Jeanette is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Billy Burns.
And he misses inside with that one, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. In now is Lorenzo Cain. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. In there, a base hit. And he's safe. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike one.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is off the glove of Iannetta. It gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the three-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ripped on the ground to first. The second for one. On to first, and Perez grounds into a double play. Striding in, Eric Hosmer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. A dive, but he's back. Men on third with 2 down. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Tomas on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding into the box, Chris Owings. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him. Currently sitting in the high 320s.
Chasing after it is Burns.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Kane is right there, 1 down. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. A man at second with 1 down. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. And that's in there, base hit. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brian Dozier.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off. At the plate, Jorge Soler. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Right fielder. Jorge
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Tomas moving in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in now, Brandon Moss. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Ready now, Eugenio Suarez. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Billy Burns. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Stanton coming on. A runner on first with 2 away. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in to me.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the. Digging in for his second at bat, Yasmani Tomas. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
First delivery to him on the way. Mark Trumbo stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Soler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. Ready for another chance. Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. On the ground up the middle. And a rather easy first out. Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And the runner back in standing. Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Perez will lay off, and he'll reach. It's ball 4. So first and second with 1 man gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to reach.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base. Now batting, Scooter Gennett. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled down the line.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately.
And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game. In now, Jorge Soler. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 9, Marwin.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Owings now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Brandon Moss. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Brandon Moss.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He reached on a single in his first try. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. This is hit well out toward deep left field. Stanton ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Ready once again, Billy Burns. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. Stanton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now, Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. To short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And this is low, but Ionetta is able to prevent it from getting away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Salvador Perez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1. He put himself in a good position jumping ahead. 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
A little bouncer. He'll come home with it, and not in time as the run scores. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Hosmer. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. This is pulled into right. Tomas is there to make the catch, and Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off
Leading
here
off
in
with
this
the Diamondbacks,
one-run contest.
Center fielder, Kevin
And here's a ball
Kiermaier.
hit in the air. Suarez onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number
Stepping
8.
up to the plate, Chris
Iannetta.
Iannetta. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. Ball 1.
That's a ball. We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Kane. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Brian Dozier now. He hit a sac fly earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Jeanette ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the second baseman, Scoot.
Leading off for the Royals,
Patrick Corbin is
second
going to take
baseman.
over here in inning number
Scooter.
5, so it'll be a bullpen
Jeanette.
game from here on out.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
And this ball's going to
Number
find the
46.
seats down the left field
Patrick
line. Foul,
Corbin.
strike 1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Soler.
Jorge
He started out the evening
Soler.
0 for 2 so far. To short, hit hard. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting,
Digging in,
the
Brandon Moss.
designated hitter,
He's 0 for 2 thus
Brandon
far in this
Moss.
one. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. Digging in once again,
The batter, number
Eugenio
7,
Suarez.
shortstop,
He doubled earlier and carries a
Eugenio
2 for 2
Suarez.
line into this appearance. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
now batting,
Stepping into the
Left
box, Billy
Billy
Burns. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody. This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious, thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Hit on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani
Leading off for
Tomas.
Arizona.
He'll start things out now in the
Right
top
fielder,
half of the 6th.
Yasmani Tomas.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kane is under it. 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Stanton.
And the changeup is way low that time. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Designated hitter, Mark
Digging in
Trumbo.
once again, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A high fastball is in there. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's
Hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the ball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is in now is Lorenzo Kane. He's 2 for 3
Leading off
thus
for the
far.
Royals, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
Chopper foul. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Ready for another shot now, Mike Moustakas. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. 0-1, here it comes. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. Not in time, he's in there at second. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. On the ground to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
The first baseman, number 35. Harris.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down. Striding in once again. Scooter Gennett.
Royals, number 15.
Michael Choi will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 71.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a fastball. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Got him to go down swinging there. Whit Merrifield goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Jorge Soler is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Paulo Orlando.
Pinch hitting for the Royals, number 16. Paulo Orlando.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he botches it. In to score, the runner from second. The relay. And he'll get in there safely. Ready for another chance? Brandon Moss. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Popped high in the air. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. And the run is in to score from third. It's an 8-3 ball game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A good bend on that one as it's fouled away. Strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Ready with another 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded by Owings. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a. Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. At the plate, Travis Shaw. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Burns moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Owings now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Chris Owings.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Throw to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
Chris Iannetta.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded to third. Moustakas has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Billy Burns. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Hot shot down the line. Shaw has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Owings is there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in and looking.
Baseman number 8, Mike Moustakas.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Stanton sprinting after it, but this will land foul just shy of the wall.
Number 16, Paulo Orlando.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. De La Rosa gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Tomas has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
Second baseman,
Chris Withrow has been summoned from
Dozier.
Oswaldo Arcia is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Comes set and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th. Now in the box, Yasmani Tomas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Giancarlo Stanton now. Joaquin Soria. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Number 48.
On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Garcia rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-7 ball game. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Curveball that time, not even close.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Swing and a little blooper to center. Merrifield into shallow center, and that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And this is going to be a foul ball. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Now batting, Chris Iannetta. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Royals get some action in the... He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Oswaldo Arcia. He singled his last time up. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Burns is there to put it away and finally put it. The first baseman.
Leading off for the Royals. First baseman, Eric. Hosmer.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now batting, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now a splitter and he lays off a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Bounce to first. Gurriel scoops it up to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Stepping in, Brandon Moss. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run.
1-0.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
For the Royals, number 19,
Fernando Rodney enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
number 56.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Gurriel is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Stepping into the box, G.SKILL. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul. Right at home plate. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Todd Ramirez.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 16.
Infield in the overshift here. Now
Ramirez.
the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. In now, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 hit down the third base line. And that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now. Into the box. Now, Billy Burns. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
A runner at first with no outs here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Heading after it is Hazelbaker. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Fielder number 6.
Lorenzo Cain comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Again, he sends it out of play. Runner at first here, one man out. Trying to change of pace with two strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Moustakas. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Hit back up the middle. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. On to the shortstop, but thrown away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he lays off there 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
Well, he's behind in the count now. He's probably going to have to turn to something hard and straight right here.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.